Hi students, good afternoon. We are now going to carry on our chapter solution. Yesterday we have gone for the classification of the solution. Today we will move ahead by the topic concentration terms. Remember this? This is the most important topic for your 12th examination, your practical examination in the Viva. Questions are going to be asked from this topic as well as in your IITs and the medical preparation. This topic is very important, so please focus on this, and if you want to write, note it down with me. Concentration terms. Or we can say concentration units. Those units by which we can find out the concentration of the solution. They are called as the concentration units, and these units are categorized in the three types. First is, we can say, first is W by W, second is W by V, and the third is V by V. What does this mean? W by W means those units which depends only on mass. Those units which depends on the mass, they are called as the W by W units. W by V, which depends on the mass as well as volume, they are called as W by V units. And V by V, which depends only on volume. So there are the three categories of the concentration units: W by W, W by V, and the V by V. First, W by W includes mass percentage, second is ppm, third is ppb, fourth is mole, fifth is mole fraction, sixth is molality. So these are the 6 units which depends only on the mass, and we go for those units which depends on the mass and the volume. They are molarity, normality, strength, and formality. These are the 4 units which depends on the both mass and the volume. If we go for the V by V, we have got the 1 unit that is called as the volume percentage. So in total, there are 11 concentration terms which are used to find out the concentration of the solution. Now, we will begin all these terms step by step. We will write all the formulas. So let's start the concentration terms, and the first term is, and remember, before starting the term, we are going to make certain abbreviations. What do you mean by abbreviation? In this topic, we will consider A as solvent, B as solute. So, WA will be written as mass of solvent, and WB will be written as mass of solute. Similarly, MA will be written as molecular mass, or we can say molecular weight of solvent, and MB will be written as molecular mass of solute. Remember this, these three terms are always in gram. That is, mass of solute is taken in the gram. These are automatically, it is GMM, that is the gram molecular mass of either solvent or solute. But remember, the mass of solvent will be used in both ways, in the grams as well as in the kilograms. Okay, so we begin with the first concentration unit, and the first unit is mass percent. What is mass percent? We can define the mass percent as part by weight of any component present in 100 gram of solution. Part by weight of any component. It may be solute, it may be solvent. which is present in the 100 gram of the solution is called as mass percent. Now see, let a solution has mass of solvent, that is A, equal to WA in the gram, and mass of solute B equal to WB in gram. Therefore, total mass of solution will be equal to WA plus WB. Total mass of solution is equals to WA plus WB. So, mass percentage of A is equals to, this is the formula, mass of A upon total mass into 100. What is the mass of A? WA. What is the total mass? It is WA plus WB and multiply by 100. This is the mass percentage of A. Formula number 1. We are going to discuss various formulas. The first formula, mass percentage of A equal to WA upon WA plus WB into 100. Similarly, mass percentage of B is WB upon WA plus WB into 100. Remember, it is a ratio, so no unit. Mass percentage of A, formula is there. Mass percentage of B, formula is there. For example, this is the formula number 2. Example, 20% aqueous H2SO4. Remember, students, if the teacher write in this way, 20% aqueous H2SO4, then it means we are talking for the mass percent, except in one case which we will discuss in the later in this chapter, that is osmotic pressure. In that case, it will be the W by V. Otherwise, if teacher writes 20% aqueous H2SO4, then it is actually mass percent. But generally, it represents in this way, either the W by W in the bracket is given or by mass is given. But remember, again I am saying, if W by W is not given, by mass is not given. Doesn't matter. Observe that what you are doing, if you are solving the question of any of the types except osmotic pressure, then it is mass percent. In the case of the osmotic pressure, when we will discuss later on, it is mass upon volume. Remember this point. Now see, it means 20% aqueous H2SO4, here water is solvent and H2SO4 is the solute. It is clear. 20 grams of H2SO4 is dissolved in 80 grams of water to make 100 gram of the solution. So by this you can solve many problems, many numericals will be solved on this basis. This is the mass percent. Similarly, if you plan for second is the ppm. It is exactly same as the mass percent, a little difference. ppm full form is parts per million. What changes we are going to make? In the mass percent, it was 100 gram of the solution. In the ppm, instead of writing 100 gram of the solution, what we will write is 10 raised to power 6, that is the 1 million gram of the solution. What is the change? If we are going for mass percent, then it is 100. If we are going for ppm, then it is 10 raised to power 6. Let us solution. Again, we will repeat the same formula. Then mass of the solvent is WA, mass of solid is WB. Again, the mass of solution is WA plus WB. Then, instead of the mass percent, ppm of A would be equal to same formula. Only changing is we are going to remove 100 and we will put 10 raised to power 6. So, this is the formula number 3rd, 10 raised to power 6. This is your ppm of A. Let's see. If we go for the ppm of B, then what is the formula? ppm of B. It is again the same formula, but what you have to do? You have to write 10 raised to power 6 instead of the 100. This is the ppm called as parts per million. If we go for ppb, I am removing m, putting b, removing million, putting billion. Okay. Now see, part by weight of any component present in Instead of 10 raised to power 6, I would write 10 raised to power 9. That is billion gram of the solution. Same formula, same repetition, but the only change is what we're going to see is ppb of A is equals to mass of A upon total mass into 10 raised to power 9. Similarly, ppb of A, the formula number 5th is 10 raised to power 9. This is the formula number 5th. And we go for the ppb of the B. This billion ppb of B is again formula is same, 10 raised to power 9. So students, see, these three formulas are same. Mass percent multiplied by 100. ppm multiplied by 10 raised to power 9. ppb multiplied by 10 raised to, ppm is multiplied by 10 raised to power 6. ppb multiplied by 10 raised to power 9. So these are the three basic concentration units. Now the next unit is the mole. The fourth unit, what we are discussing is W by W unit, and the next is the mole, the most important unit. We will take a break.